everybody, and welcome to Racing from Delaware Park. I'm Rich Glazier, and we're going to take a look at those races from Delaware Park for this Monday, August the 5th, on another beautiful summer day. The humidity wasn't so bad today. Temperature was up in the high 80s, but there was no problems, and we had a fast track and a firm turf. We had 5 dirt races, 3 turf races, 7 thoroughbred races, 1 Arabian race, some long, some short races, so have a nice variety on today's card. And as I mentioned, we did have turf races today, so Bungie had his pick go, and we'll see how that one does come the 4th race. Meanwhile, Bungie, if you have one for Wednesday, come on down. Ha 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 ha. Couldn't hit me in the head tonight. Yes, Bungie. Do you have one for Wednesday? He's got 2. Just give us one. He's got a long shot and he's got a mid-favorite. He's going with the favorite. You sure? Okay. Compounding is the name of Bungie's horse for Wednesday. All right. Okay. Got to be on the turf, he says. Always remember that. All right, Bungie, off you go. Thank you. All right, that takes care of the foolishness part of the show, although he's been doing well, Bungie. Going into today, he's hitting over 50%. And profit on a $2 bet, way up there. So we'll see if he continues that as we get ready to roll for race number 1 at 1:15. These were the horses that went postward. Now, you people that live in 40 acres, you didn't have to bet 40 acres today because he scratched. That left just 5 of them to go in the opener. The odds-on favorite was Indian Gulch at 3-5, a mile and 70 yards the distance. Here's John Kern with the call.
And they're off. Vals Son breaks well, joined by Indian Gulch, being hustled, battle ready toward the inside. We have a trio across the track in the early going. Quickly, it's a gap of 5 lengths to Drummer Don, and Ride This Train settles in the 5th as they make their way around the first turn. Battle Ready now leads it by about a length over Indian Gulch. Length and a half further back to Vals Son, who settles in the 3rd nicely. 6 more to Drummer Don, and Ride This Train is the trailer as they make their way around the first turn. Opening quarter goes in 23-2 as they straighten away. Battle Ready by length. Indian Gulch is right there in a good stalking spot 2nd. Now it's about 3.5 lengths further back to Vals Son going along in 3rd. Then another gap, a large gap, now about 9 lengths further back to Drummer Don. And Ride This Train is the caboose as they make their way toward the half-mile marker. On the front end, it's still Battle Ready. Indian Gulch right there astride in 2nd. Then about 3 lengths further back to Vals Son. 6 or 7 more to Drummer Don, and Ride This Train continues the trail. Half win in 47-1. Solid tempo to the turn. Indian Gulch and Battle Ready head to head. Vals Son is still right there, but still 3 lengths away. Still about 5 or 6 lengths to Drummer Don, and Ride This Train continues at the rear. Around the bend, Indian Gulch now easily takes over from Battle Ready and quickly opens up 3 or 4 in the field. They've got the favorite to catch. Indian Gulch cuts the 6 in 1:11-4 as they head for home. It's all Indian Gulch right now, opens up by 5 or 6. Vals Son is trying to make a bid for a 2nd. On the outside, Drummer Don. On the inside, Battle Ready's hanging in there, but with a 16th to go, it's all Indian Gulch, the chalk, to take the opener impressively. Indian Gulch and Ricardo Chappie well in hand in the final 16th. It's going to be tight for a 2nd. Vals Son on the outside, Drummer Don. They'll finish that way.
And an easy win for the favorite, Indian Gulch, and you gotta be happy if you bet on Chappie. He had 2 winners on Saturday, and he starts the day off today with a win. This one for trainer Victor Carrasco Jr., Robert Bone, the owner. 320, 240, 210. Vals Son with Acosta, 520, $3. Drummer Don with Suarez, 260. Exacta 14.20. The try $33. No superfecta in that race.
Claimed.
Yes, claim person. Indian Gulch was claimed the winner. Now goes to trainer August Martin. On to race 2. Field of 7. We're going to sprint a quick 5.5 furlongs in here, and a big favorite. 1 to 5 on Street Officer coming in from Parks. I think Parks after tomorrow starts a 3-week vacation. So we'll be getting more and more Parks horses here for a while. And they've been doing well, I have to say. Used to be you would throw them right on out of here, but not lately. They've been winning races, and this one is 1 to 5 to take the second. Let's see.
And they're off. Pretty even start for them all. Toward the inside, Meet Me at the Wire away well. Up on the outside, Rhinestone Cowboy vying for the lead. No Honor, No Deal is up amongst that group and down toward the inside. Favorite Street Officer looking for room in between horses. Then comes Uncle Ned, who drank Dangerous Hearted and lay it on toward the inside. Only about 4 lengths from front to back as they pass the half-mile marker. Rhinestone Cowboy leads it by a neck. Meet Me at the Wire toward the inside, racing second. Street Officer looks like well in hand in between horses as they race into the turn, followed by No Honor, No Deal. 2 lengths further back to Uncle Ned, who drank. Then comes Lay It On and Dangerous Hearted. Now pulling clear, Rhinestone Cowboy by 2.5 lengths. Favorite Street Officer in pursuit in second. 2 lengths further back, Uncle Ned, who drank's going to cut that corner nicely as they head for home with Rhinestone Cowboy to catch. Leads it by 3 lengths. On the outside, Street Officer toward the inside. Coming on, Uncle Ned, who drank, has a rail opening if good enough, and Uncle Ned, who drank, is moving right on through. Uncle Ned, who drank, edging away. Battle is for second now. It's all Uncle Ned, who drank. This one's for you. Getting second, Street Officer, followed by Ryan.
And it was Uncle Ned who drank. Winning it for Raul Mania for trainer Alcina Rolls. Alcina Rolls and Megan Calaby, the owners. $13.60, $3, $2.10. Good price. Uncle Ned can afford a few drinks now. Street Officer, the big favorite, with Cedeno, couldn't do better than second today. $2.10, $2.10. Rhinestone Cowboy with Halliday, $2.10. Exacta, $23.40. The try, $36.40. 4-4 double, $30.60. Super with the 2, $63.10. And to the third. Third race, again at 5.5 furlongs. They're looking for their first lifetime win in here. And we look at the closing odds to the far right, and we see that Warrior's Delight was the 3-2 favorite. And the 3, Rapido Dom, was scratched. Here they go.
And they're off. Pretty good start for them all. Warrior's Delight breaks well on the outside, goes right for that lead. Sunny Blaze rushing up with the rail, joined by Aaron Gobra. A close-up third, then a gap of 3 to Sterling Canyon, followed by Confusion as they make their way down the backstretch, and Indy's Quick Image. Passing the half-mile marker, Warriors Delight leads it by a clear 2 over Sunny Blaze. It's 3 lengths further back to Aaron Gobra. They quickly spread out with a trio at the back of the pack. Sterling Canyon, Confusion, and Indy's Quick Image. Round the bend they go. Warriors Delight leads it by 2. Sunny Blaze is trying to come back for more in second. They've got 6 lengths now on Aaron Gobra. Another 3 lengths further back to Sterling Canyon, followed by Confusion and Indy's Quick Image as they turn for home. Looks like a 2-horse affair right now. Warriors Delight trying to make it a 1-horse affair. Leads it by a length. Sunny Blaze is ranging up on the outside to challenge. 6 lengths further back to Aaron Gobra. Warriors Delight on the inside. Sunny Blaze on the outside's chopping the margin ever so slightly, but has some momentum on the outside. Sunny Blaze on the inside, Warriors Delight, and Sunny Blaze forges to the front. Sunny Blaze edging away. Warriors Delight has to settle for second, followed by Aaron Gobra and Sterling Canyon.
Sunny Blaze taking that one for Jose Garcia in the winner's circle for old buddy Abel Castellano and Mata Stables. 620, 280, 220. Warriors Delight with Acosta, 280, 220. Eringo Bra with Mania, 240. Exacta 1480 to try, $39. Double 1180. That's the consolation double with a late scratch of Rapido Dom. The actual double, 6560. Consolation pick 3, 1510. The actual pick 3, 5710. And the super, 6580. And that winner was another Delaware certified winner. On to the fourth race we go. This one's on the grass at 1 mile on a firm turf. Scratch the 5 and the 8. This is Bungie's race. He liked the 4 fold over, and wow, look what they did. 1 to 9. Oh my goodness. Well, if Bungie has a winner, I'm happy for him, but if he, it'll be the lowest priced Bungie winner there's ever been if he's good enough to win. So let's see what happens.
We're about set. And they're off. Fold over, the favorite between horses, goes for that lead. Asphalt Paving is right there in second, although not a hotly contested pace. In fact, Fold Over being well in hand and easily has the lead. The favorite's going to be tough on the front end today, it appears. Got to get away, moving up alongside of Asphalt Paving as they race into that first turn. Then a gap of 2 lengths further back to Asset Allocation saving ground, followed by Good Save, Atta Kid, and Hirschbein the Gray is the trailer as they make their way around the first turn. And the favorite is well in hand still after an opening quarter of 25 seconds flat. They've got their work cut out. Fold Over leads it by 5 lengths. On the inside, Asset Allocation up on the outside. That's Got to Get Away. They're heads apart in second and third as they coast down the backstretch. Good Save is moved up in fourth. Hirschbein, the Gray up on the outside in fifth, and the gap of 3 to Atta Kid, and Asphalt Paving is now quickly dropping out of it as they approach the half-mile marker, and Fold Over continues to jog along on the front end by a clear 2 lengths. Got to Get Away edging closer after half and 49 seconds flat. They move into the turn. Then a gap of 2 lengths to Asset Allocation and Hirschbein. Good Save and Atta Kid toward the inside. Asphalt Paving is through for the day as they race around the bend with Fold Over on the front end, still going well in hand, it appears. Leads it by 3 lengths with Got to Get Away and Asset Allocation as they head for home. They went the 6 furlongs in 12 and 2, and Fold Over continues well on the front end. Asset Allocation is trying to make a race of it, followed by Got to Get Away and toward the inside Atta Kid, but Fold Over never had an anxious moment. Fold Over, Olaf Hernandez peeking over his shoulder, never had to ask this one to run for much at all. Fold Over, easy score by 3 over an Asset Allocation.
Fold Over never had an anxious moment, you heard John say, and he was right. Olaf Fernandez up for Jose Camejo and Antonio Noonan. Holy mackerel. 220, 210, 210. Asset Allocation with Cintron, 340, 210. Atta Kid with Marin, I'm sorry. 220. The exact is 660. Try 1660. Double 1140. Consolation pick 3, $8. Actual pick 3, $37.70. Pick 4, $81.90. Super 17.70. That winner was another Delaware certified winner. Bungie, you picked another winner and he paid $220. What do you have to say about that? Yeah, I think he was crying there. Nope, better a short price than a long face, Bungie. You can't always have $51 winners. $220 is a win, it's a win. So hopefully you'll do good again on Wednesday. All right, we go now to the 5th race. Scratch the 4, Ruckus. And the favorite here, subdued at 6-5 was the chalk. They're going once around the oval. Let's watch.
He's in, we're about set. And they're off. Looked like the two Striking It Lucky, the first timer, just walked out of the gate there. Already about 9 or 10 lengths off the lead. Striking It Lucky has a lot to do in his debut. Awesome Romeo, the gray horse, gets the slight advantage over Subdued up on the far outside. Dapper's Drink. In between horses, Vals Son with the rail. It's known as the Burn, and far back to Striking It Lucky, the trailer, with that very sluggish beginning. Awesome Romeo and Subdued are head-to-head as they race around the clubhouse turn. Dapper's Drink edging a bit closer. Vals Son tucked in nicely behind that group in fourth. Then a gap of 3 to It's Known as the Burn, and a dozen lengths further back to Striking It Lucky. Opening quarter went in 25 and 2. Very cozy fractions there. Subdued on the outside seems to be well in hand. Awesome Romeo toward the inside is right there challenging. Dapper's Drink a close-up third, and Vals Son tucked in still nicely in fourth. A gap of about 6 or 7 lengths to It's Known as the Burn, and about 6 more to Striking It Lucky, now finding his stride. A half went in 50 and 1 as they race into the turn. Awesome Romeo, Subdued are head-to-head. Right there, Dapper's Drink is on the move. Vals Son is right behind him in fourth, still far back. Striking It Lucky now has some momentum and passes It's Known as the Burn, but still has about 9 lengths off the leaders as they move around the bend. Subdued on the inside, Dapper's Drink on the outside. Vals Son is gaining some ground in third as Awesome Romeo is thrown in the towel as they head for home, with Dapper's Drink sticking ahead in front. On the inside, Subdued. Vals Son is now full run on the outside and putting in a run. A trio across the track, a furlong from home. Subdued on the inside will try and hold off Vals Son. Right there hanging in there, Dapper's Drink in third. It's Subdued holding on gamely. Vals Son is coming on the outside. Subdued and Vals Son with a late surge. Subdued holding on. Subdued, I think, held on by a long knock.
Yes, he did. Subdued holds on and wins it as the favorite for Goa with Koa. K-Bar Koa. Tom Proctor, you don't see him with a lot of maiden claimers, but he gets the job done with this one. Willow Springs Farm, the owner. 440, 220, 210. Vals Son with Vargas, 240, 210. Dapper's Drink with Cedeno, 360. So once again, short prices here at exact the 660. Try 23.80. That double with Bungie into Proctor, just $5.40. The pick 3, $9.50, and the super $46.90. So a formful day for the first 5 races here at Delaware Park on Wednesday. Well, maybe the last 3 will bring some long shots. Let's take a look. As in here we have 6 of them to go. Another big odds-on favorite, Glen Cairn, dropping, was running for 25 grand in Aqueduct in April. In here today for 5,000. Went off at 1-2 favorite as they go again once around the oval.
And they're off. Devastating move being hustled. Cowboy King right alongside, vie for that lead into the first turn, followed by Stand Guard toward the inside. Discreetly Placed is right there on the outside. Then getting out around the bend. Oh, look like the 5 being pulled up there. How About Them Pats has taken over 5th, and the 5 horse has been pulled up there, Glen Cairn, into that first turn. So right now your favorites out of the race. As they make their way around the bend, devastating move on the inside, Cowboy King on the outside. It's about 2.5 lengths to Discreetly Placed in third, followed by Stand Guard, then a gap of 3.5 to How About Them Pats. Once again, Glen Cairn pulled up, entering that first turn. Opening quarter in 25 and 1, and they're loafing along on the front end. Cowboy King on the outside, devastating move on the inside. A length and a half further back to Discreetly Placed and Stand Guard, who are side by side, then a gap of over 3 to How About Them Pats. They cover the half in 49 and 3 as they make their way to the turn. Devastating move, Cowboy King still head to head. Also paired off are Discreetly Placed and Stand Guard to the inside. The first 4, only about 2.5 lengths separates. How About Them Pats still in the race with a shot, 3 lengths off that pack. As they race around the bend, now Cowboy King to the front. Discreetly Placed is on the move. On the inside, Devastating move is dropping back, followed by Stand Guard trying to rally. And How About Them Pats turning from Cowboy King has to be caught. Discreetly Placed moves up on the outside. Stand Guard is going to angle to the inside as they hit the top of the stretch. The 6 furlongs in 1:14 and 2. Cowboy King to catch. Stand Guard is coming on the inside. Discreetly Placed on the outside. Stand Guard is slipping through. Up on the outside, Discreetly Placed. Cowboy King is hanging in there. It's Stand Guard on the outside. Discreetly Placed is surging. Discreetly Placed and Stand Guard at the line. It's a photo. Maybe Stand Guard over.
Close one there, but Stand Guard prevails for Jose Garcia in the winner's circle. A double. Tim Ritchie, the trainer for Scotty Karuma and Tim Ritchie Racing Stables Incorporated. $12.25, $4. Discreetly placed, just missed, looked like Jock dropped the stick there right at the end. $5, $3.80. A Cowboy King with Mania. $4.80. The Exacta 41. The Try 190, $4.80. That double $28. Pick 3, $14.40. Super with the 1, $304.20. So there's a bit of a price there, $12.20. As we go back to the turf for the 7th race. You know, actually, we only had 2 turf races today, didn't we? I said 3 earlier. I'm sorry. Maybe we should start the whole show over again. Okay, we won't. All right, I'm sorry. Just 2 turf races today. Scratch the 2. The favorite was Pepper Sprout on the outside, number 7 in the 7th. That hits a lot. Will it happen again? We're going to find out in about a minute and a half.
We're about set. And they're off. Toward the inside, Courageous Dinah gets away well. Puka Penny is right there with I'm Listening Between Horses up alongside Stated. Next in line, on the outside, Josh Sane, and taking to the rail nicely. The trailer is Pepper Sprout, your favorite, as they cross the finish line the first time in a rather leisurely tempo. On the front end, Courageous Dinah now right alongside I'm Listening, set the challenge in the early going as they make their way around that first turn. Saving ground nicely down toward the inside is Puka Penny right alongside Stated. They're paired off right now. The back pair are Pepper Sprout and Just Sane. Opening quarter went in 23-4 as they reach the backstretch. Courageous Dinah on the inside. I'm Listening right alongside. 4 lengths further back to Stated on the outside. Puka Penny has the rail as they race down the backstretch, followed by your trailers once again at the back of the pack. Moving up on the outside, it is Just Sane, and toward the inside, Pepper Sprout still last, but only about 5 lengths off that leader. Half went in 47-1 as they race into the turn with Courageous Dinah still in front by about a half. I'm Listening right there in second, 2 lengths to Stated, and Puka Penny toward the inside. Pepper Sprout yet to get underway, and Just Sane is the trailer with 3/8 to go. Courageous Dinah still fending off I'm Listening. On we go back to, on the inside, Puka Penny on the outside, Stated, followed by Pepper Sprout and Just Sane as they head for home. Courageous Dinah on the inside. I'm Listening on the outside. Now head-to-head once again. 3 lengths to Pepper Sprout, who's made a nice move on the inside. Will need some racing room with a furlong to go, but Pepper Sprout is gaining on I'm Listening and Courageous Dinah. Here comes Pepper Sprout with a time ride by Fergal Lynch. I'm Listening, try to hold on. I'm Listening, and on the outside, Pepper Sprout may have gotten up there.
Nice ride there by, it's a cinch if you bet on Lynch. Fergal Lynch gets up in the last jump for Edward Graham and William Pape. $5, $2.60, $2.10. I'm Listening was second with Cintron, $2.80, $2.10. Courageous Dinah with Cedeno, $2.10. The Exacta, $10.60. The Try, $20.40. The double, $33. Pick 3, $33.40. Pick 5, $170.80. And the superfecta with the 3, $20.20. So the number 7 does win the 7th with Pepper Sprout. And that brings us to the 8th and final for Arabians today. Scratch Bourbon, Kentucky Bourbon, number 2. The big 2-5 favorite was Rich Like Me, who's run twice and won by huge margins both times. So we'll see if Rich Like Me can continue in his undefeated ways. The crowd sure hopes so as we watch him go in the Nightcap.
And they're off. For the lead, Ms. Dora rushing uptown on the inside. This is awesome. Jim Danner to the rescue as they're hot date up on the outside. Rich Like Me and Quick and Rich are side by side, and Big Ben brings up the rear. Ms. Dora with the rail has the advantage by about a nick, but gave that away to Jim Danner to the rescue. This is awesome and hot date 4 across the track. Rich Like Me and Quick and Rich are right there in a good spot behind that foursome, and Big Ben is 3 lengths further back. As they race into the turn, they're still bunched up. Hot Date is there. This is awesome, and Jim Danner to the rescue. Now, Rich Like Me and Quick and Rich are on the move, dropping back Ms. Dora, and Big Ben continues at the back with 3/8 to go. Hot Date. This is awesome. Jim Danner to the rescue. Up on the outside, Quick and Rich. Rich Like Me in behind horses, awaiting race room. Big Ben trying to rally from the back of the pack, and Ms. Dora the trailer. They're well bunched as they head for home. On the front end, this is awesome. On the outside, Rich Like Me. Big Ben from the back of the pack has made a rally and angles to the inside. Full of run. Here comes Big Ben, and up on the outside, Rich Like Me. This is awesome. Hanging in there in between horses. This is awesome. Rich Like Me and Rich Like Me trying to remain undefeated begins to pull away. Rich Like Me now 3 for 3. Will win it by 2. This is awesome getting second, followed by Big Ben and Quick and Rich.
Well, Rich Like Me stays undefeated. Didn't win by 8 or 7 or 9 like he has. Won by about 2, but he won just the same as he keeps moving up the ladder and keeps winning. CC, Carol Cedeno, the leading jockey at Delaware Park, gets her win today there for Ernesto Torres and the Rosebrook Farms, LLC. Another big favorite here, 280, 260, 210. This is awesome with Koa, 360, 240. Big Ben with Chappie, 280. Exact the 1320. The try 3460. Another short double there, 680. And the pick 3, 2860. And pick 4, 6790. And the super, $29. So, pretty formful day here at Delaware Park on Monday. That means maybe long shots will be coming in on Wednesday. We'll find out on Wednesday. Now, let's see what today's handle was, how much was bet on all the races here at Delaware Park from all around the country and Canada. 1,132,250. So we cracked the $1 million mark by 100,000 to spare. Thank you for that. Remember, this show can be seen on YouTube, Delaware Park YouTube. Anytime you want to watch it, you don't have to wait till 11 o'clock. You can watch it probably as early as 7:30, and you can go back and get any day of the meet you want to watch. Remember that. But we're also on channel Comcast 28 at 11 every night except Saturdays at 10. So thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you Wednesday at the track. Good night, everybody.